Oh my god.
I don't even know what to call this. This isn't my local ditch. It's my local main road pond.
Oh, mate, did you see that? He was definitely a 10. Look at these two right here on the surface, just about to go into that weed.
There. Sainsbury's just there. And there's carp in here. Look.
There, there's carp in here. There's 1, 2, 3 right there. Another ghosty. There's another one there, look. Oh, he is. Look at the size of his head. Look at them all. I feel like it's steaming with carp.
So carpy. You wouldn't think it. Like, we're literally next to a bus stop, next to the main road. So I live not too far from here, and I fished it a few times, but I just thought I'd come and have a walk around this afternoon. As I said, I just popped to Sainsbury's. It's just around the corner. Grabbed a Costa, and on my way back, I thought I'd have a walk around. Like you can see, it's like gin clear around this side, and it's not very deep at all, and it's right by a main road, petrol station opposite. There's a bus stop like basically opposite over there, but like as you can probably just see then, it's not really very fishable, and 90% of the year it's like this, like unfishable, just reedy, full of weed. Yeah, I just thought I'd have like a little walk around, because there is some carp in here, and I've had some nice tench out of here, to be honest, like 3.5 pound tench. I caught them up against that, like where you can see those trees just past the reeds. That's a little island. There's another little island up there. I just caught them fishing from the other bank towards the island. Yeah, I just thought I'd give you a quick little walk around today, because it looks very carpy. Like I say, I hooked quite a decent one last year, one evening when I was down here, but it just weeded me straight up, and then I couldn't get him out, and then eventually snagged off, and there was nothing on the end. I just ended up with a load of weed, and I don't know if you can really see like too much how much weed there is, but like this little clear spot here and a few other spots around the lake are like the only clear spots in the whole lake. Don't know if you can really call it a lake, a pond. And I mean, in some places it's like you can see the bottom here. You might not be able to on the camera, but I can see the bottom, and it's probably about 2.5 foot, maybe 3 feet deep. But as you can probably tell and think, it does look carpy, but I don't think I've ever had a carp out of it. I might have had one or two like years and years ago. I don't know if you saw that rippling and splashing over there. They're normally hung up in the weed, and they're very shy to a bit of, like where it's on the main road here, they're very, very fished for. And yeah, if you like any bit of bread that goes in on the top, like if it lands anywhere near the fish is gone, it's spooked, and you won't see it. But like, I don't know if you can kind of see there, like little holes in the weed in the middle, and that's where the fish are hung up. And I've always had the issue, like where there's so much weed, like out to the clear spot, like how do you even fish that? I suppose like some kind of like choddy rig would work, with like a sliding chod rig, where you have the lead on the end, and then your rig can like slide up and down, and like then even still, like you'd have to get the cast absolutely bang on, like 1 foot by 1 foot, get the lead to land in the clear spot, and then hope that your rig is presented somewhere. But then like most of this weed is 2 or 3 inches off the surface, so you're not going to be catching, like they're never on top of the weed. Like you don't see them on top of the weed swimming around. You see them in the holes, and then they dash down and disappear, and you don't see them again. There's actually a couple of terrapins in here as well, and last year when I was fishing over the other side there, I saw something like hung up in the weed, and I was like, oh, that's like a carp. I was trying to fish for it, and it turned out to be a little pike. so I'm not sure if that's still in here. If it is, there probably isn't many little fish, but it's normally steaming with little fry and stuff like that. It's pretty miserable today. It's been raining, so they probably won't really see too much. But I thought like we might see a couple of carp stirring or some movement and stuff. And I say they're normally hung up. You can't really see anything on the camera. They're normally hung up in the little clear spots in the weed in the middle, in between the two islands, basically. Like that's generally where you see them. Sometimes you see them in close, but very rarely, and they'll very quickly spook. They're very spooky fish. And like I say, with all this weed, like how do you chuck a rig out? Like how do you present? Like they're very like, you can't fish with bread on top here, and if you did, like you'd be very, very lucky to catch one, like to actually get one. I think, 'cause like I say, like you cast in and then they just spook off straight away, so you'd have to wait like a good half hour, an hour or something, and then you've got all the ducks, and then if the bread doesn't fall off your hook or something, the carp might eventually come back to. But then I'll say, I don't know if I've ever, like, maybe they do eat the bread like once it's sunk or whatever, but when I was fishing around the other side, I had the tench on the sweet corn, which is just like my sort of go-to bait anywhere I go, really. It's just cheap, cheerful, bright. It always catches something. Yeah, I always think like this looks very carpy, and like, but I've never seen anything here, and I don't know, like where the weed doesn't grow here, like do they feed here, or is that just because like this is like naturally fed as well from up in the fields, just runs down here. And yeah, I say no weed grows near here, and I always think, oh yeah, it's because of the copper in the water, like that orange, the orangeness is the copper. And I always think, it's because of like the copper in the water, so maybe the weeds don't grow that well, like close to this edge here. But there's loads of little bubbling in there. There's so much like silt in here as well. Like you never know if the bubbling is just natural gases popping up from like leaves and stuff breaking down, or if it's actually carp. But like I say, it looks very, very carpy. Like if it wasn't so close to the main road, like I might do a couple of stints here, like night sessions or something maybe. Because like it's just so busy in the day, I don't think it's like worth it. But then the night, like I don't know, you'd have to come down here with a rake or something and rake out all like a massive section of weed, and then just bait it up for a while. I don't know. And then like, would they even feed on it? Like it's shallow, so you might be able to see it to an extent, but you're not going to be able to see if your bait's been eaten like out there in the middle of the lake. I don't have a bait boat or anything like that. So yeah, I don't have a drone. A drone would probably be pretty cool as well, to like fly over the top and actually see where all the clear patches are and stuff. But yeah, I just thought I'd take you for a little walk around today. I actually saw a couple of guys fishing it a few weeks ago when I was driving home from work. Like I say, I drive past it. Oh, I think that was a carp just stirred there, hung up in the weed from those riffles. But sometimes there's carp over here, but they were fishing over here and they didn't have anything. I think they were fishing pretty much all day. I think he said he had 1 or 2 takes but had nothing. But he was fishing over in the shallow part over the other side over there, especially where the ducks are. But yeah, I might come and fish it. I might do. So I don't know what would be the best thing. What would you do if like you was going to come and fish this? Would you like rake out a patch of weed, or would you fish like into a couple of these clear spots that are quite close? Like I always thought about fishing that clear spot there or that other clear spot over there, but where you're so like, you'd have to night fish it because you're so close to the edge and stuff. Like I don't know, just feel like they wouldn't feed there nicely. I think that's a carp on the top over there. Don't know if you can see him just past the weed. Like that's the riffles from the duck, but he was just swimming over. I just saw his black silhouette. Don't know where he's gone now. Gonna go around the other side in a minute and have a little wander, but Like I said, I have seen carp in here, like they look maybe £10, like maybe 10, 15 maybe. People, like, you obviously get people with stories and stuff, like people say they've had 20s and stuff out of here, but I don't know, I find that hard to believe that there'd be a 20 in here. And if there is, I literally live less than 5 minutes from here, so it would be pretty insane. And there's a garage there, so they sell Costa, and there's Sainsbury's just behind it, so you got nice shops and stuff. But yeah, so I'm probably just going to walk back this way and then walk back around the lake the other way. Maybe I won't. But yeah, like, let me know what you lot would do. Like, if you was here. Oh, was that just a fish showing there next to the ducks? I'm pretty sure I just saw its head just poke out next to those ducks there. Unless there's a duck under the water swimming around. I'm pretty sure there's not. The terrapin's over there as well. Can you see him? Yeah, that swirl just beyond the ducks there, that's the terrapin. Maybe it was the terrapin poking up. It probably wasn't a carp. Yeah, if you was fishing here, like, what would you do? Where would you fish? What would your approach be? Like, what would you bait with? What would you fish with? I mean, like I say, I've caught on corn, but there's loads of tench in here. I don't want to come fish it and then just catch tench all night long, because they're lovely to catch, but so I'd rather, like, if I'm going to fish it, I'd rather fish it for carp. But like, they don't eat bread. I doubt anyone's fished this with boilies either, to be perfectly honest with you. Maybe they have. Like I say, there's probably loads of anglers that are in the same boat as me, but I thought that was a fish just there in that little clear patch, and I was just about to step up onto the wall to try and get a higher view down onto it, but I think it's spooked. Yeah, let me know, like, what you would do, what your approach would be, how you would fish it with it being so close to the main road. Like, I don't like the idea of fishing the other side. Like, the other side's probably where it's mostly clear. Like, it's more weedy around this side by the looks of it. I'll say I'm going to walk around the other side in a second. We can have a look, but yeah, let me know what you'd do. Oh, look, there's a carp there. He's swimming. There he is. Just swimming away. You see him? Try to get it, like, as central as possible into the screen. Yeah, no, there is a few carp in there, but so hooked into one decent one last year. Oh look, there's another one over there. Oh, he's literally just got into that light bit, bro. Why do they always do that? That was a decent fish as well. Try not to, like, fall in, because I'm literally like, the path around here is like a foot wide, but there was definitely stir in there, and I saw, like, the brown silhouette. That looked like a decent one. Oh, there's another one there. Is that a ghosty? That's a ghosty, isn't it? Where's the other? I want to walk around the other side. But is that? I can see the brown one. I can see the silhouette, but he's in that light. Oh look! Oh mate, I don't know if I got that on camera. I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking at the fish and trying to not fall in the pond. And I'm quite zoomed in. Oh, he looked alright, to be honest. Is that another ghosty over there as well? Hung up in the weed. Oh, mate, this is making me want to come fish this.
That is another fish over there, look, that's a ghosty. Man. Maybe that's why those guys are fishing over there. They must have seen all these fish hung up over here. I want to walk round there, but I know if I walk round there I'm just going to spook it. Let's try. Right, so this bit's really, really narrow. It's like one brick, 1 foot wide. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna spook as soon as we get any. Look, he's there, right there on top. Oh man, he's making me want to come fish it. Oh, he's feeding as well. Look, he's grubbing away. That's good to know. They're feeding there. If I do come and plonk a rig in, I can hide up behind these reeds here and just plonk a rig like 2 foot off the edge. That's really cool. I've got a bloody massive Sainsbury's bag with me. I might just put this down quickly and like walk around there because I'm wearing like all black, so I don't know if he would spook. But with that bag, carrying that bag, he'd definitely spook. Let's go around there and see if we can spot it. He's there though. Oh man, look at him. Just grubbing away right in front of me. Like 2 foot off the bank. Like I'm literally here and he's there. That's pretty cool. I wish I had my net. I could just quickly net him, show you. No, I'm joking. Look how cool this is. I'm literally here and I've just come to this lake that's like next to the main road next to my house, and there's a fish feeding ghost carp right here. It's pretty decent as well. It's probably maybe 8 pound. It's a nice fish. There's been a few swimming around, but it's been so weedy, like it's just been unfishable. But he's grubbing, he's eating there. I might go and get some pellet and then come back and chuck some pellet in for a couple of days and then come fish this, because he's definitely grubbing down there. He's a decent fish. Look, oh mate, look at him. Oh man, is that another fish underneath him? Is it? It is, it's another fish right underneath him. Oh my god, there's 2 ghosties right there. Wow. This is insane. Insane footage. What the hell is happening? I thought when I walked around here they were going to spook away. Look, I am literally here and they are there. So cool. Pretty decent fish as well. Nothing crazy, but we're 2 minutes. Like, this is closer than the local ditch, and the local ditch is in the woods. This is on the main road, less than 5 minutes from my house. Walking distance as well. The ditch is driving. I have to drive 10 minutes to get there. This is insane. I don't want to stop filming these because just in case like another one pops up. Like, I can't believe the other one just popped out of nowhere. I'm definitely going to get some pellet and then chuck some pellet in there, and then literally I can sit behind these reeds here, have my rod set up and just have a rig right there. Man, this looks too good to be true. This is Friday night and I've got to go pick my daughter up in about half an hour, so I can't fish tonight all week or all weekend, but I might have to come do a little stint on Monday night. I might not upload this video till I've unfished it as well, because I don't want to give it away. Oh look, they're proper grubbing away there now. Proper grubbing away. But yeah, so there's a few little spurs over there. I might carry on walking around now, see if we can spot anything else. I need to go get my Sainsbury's bag, because I left my Sainsbury's bag around there. I didn't want to spook him with my orange bag.
So just been to Sainsbury's and got myself a coffee, and I'm walking home. Thought I'd stop here and have a look, but yeah, it's definitely worth it. Well worth it. Look, the fish literally right there. 2 ghosties, mate. Unbelievable. Literally unbelievable. Oh look, there's a decent one there in the middle. Oh, just missed him. These 2 are swimming away now. See you later, guys. That's what I love. Look, he's there. That one is decent. Well, that one is decent. Well, these are probably under £10. But I'd say that one. Oh look, there he is. I'd say that one is over. He's double the length of these 2 ghosties. That one is definitely over £10. He is okay. He is actually decent. That is a target. That is my target. I want these 2. I want these 2 ghosties and that big common over there. Look at him. Mate. I was not expecting to see that in here. Look at him. Oh. He's decent. That's a decent fish. Oh man. Making me want to come fish it. Look, you still got these 2 guys chilling out here as well. Oh my god. This is crazy. Insane. There's no more, is there? Nah. Those 2 are still over there. Oh mate. Right, I'm gonna go get my Sainsbury's bag and then walk around the rest of the lake. Look, I'll spook to them. I think they've seen me now. Probably thought I was going to come fish it. A load of bubbles and stuff over there. I want to go and walk around the other, like the rest of it. This is probably the only clear patch in the whole lake. Yeah, I left my Sainsbury's bag around here. So I'm just going to come get that. Oh! Mate, did you see that? Cool. He was definitely a 10. He was definitely a 10 pounder. Oh my god, I was literally just about to stop the recording and then just walk back to where I was standing around there. Oh my god, I just zoomed out though as well. Oh my god, mate, I wish I lived there. I could just fish out my window. I only live 2 minutes away, but still. Ooh. Mate, I can't believe I got that on film. Was that? Look, he's there. There's 2 of them. These 2 are together as well. Are they spawning again or something? They can't be. It's like the end of September. What's going on? One of them's a mirror. I can see on his back all of his scales. The other one's a common. The one that jumped out was a common. No, I've got to keep an eye on the floor. I keep walking like closer and closer to the water, and I'm gonna end up walking in the pond. Nice, man. Oh, the ghosties just turned up as well. They're all hanging out with each other. Ooh, thought it fell in then. He literally just showed himself right in the middle of that clear spot. But the other 2 are right here. Crazy. Look at these 2 right here on the surface, just about to go into that weed. It disappears now. I can't believe I just missed that one jumping out. So I'm just looking at I don't even know what to call this. This isn't my local ditch. It's my local main road pond, I suppose you could call it. Like, there's a bus stop right there. There's a petrol station up there. Sainsbury's just there. And there's carp in here. Look. There's carp in here. There's 1, 2, 3 right there. One just jumped out. There's another ghosty. There's another one there, look. Oh, he is. Look at the size of his head.
Look at him, that's a mirror in it. Oh my days, look at all these fish. Fuck. Look at all these fish, man. Look at them all. I feel like it's steaming with carp. There's at least 5 carp in here. There's loads. I've seen at least 5 now. Look, he's right here in front of me. Look at the shoulder, like the width on him. Whew. But he's a 10. Like, that's a 10-pounder, mate. There's another one there. Where is he? There. I'm too zoomed in. There's another couple there. Look, there's another. Look. Look at that mirror. It's mad that you can see the mirror and the commons under the... But I can see them much better than what the camera's picking them up as well. This is like, that's made my mind up. I'm fishing this next week. Look at these fish in there. But they spook off bread. I think a natural approach might be, I might go and get some worms, a tub of worms, get a tub of lob worms, chuck them in. Look. Decent, that fish. They are nice fish. Look, they're all just grubbing around in the bottom, swimming around, having a little grub. This one's having a munch up. Carp just everywhere, mate. Like, those two are definitely 10-pounders. No, not the one behind it. That one there that's eating now. That one is definitely a 10-pounder. Look, they're just everywhere. I said I was only going to come for a quick walk around. I've been here 20 minutes, half hour. Look, there's another ghosty over there. There's another common over there somewhere. You can't quite see him, he's under the surface. And you got these two here. Oh, look at him. Decent fish, man. Right. I'm going to walk round the rest of the lake. Or pond. I feel there's loads of ghosties in here. They're like my favourite fish as well. Look, there's another one over there. More there. Look, the ghosties come up again here. There's just fish everywhere. Look, there's another one there. Couple over there in the weed. Right. There's another one over there. Swimming in the weed. Like, you can just see its head poking up. Or is that the terrapin? Might be the terrapin. Oh, there's carp everywhere. Literally saying earlier, this looks so carpy, and then we found the carp. We found the carp. Look, literally they're all there. Man, that's five carp, like, just there. The other ghostie's there, you can't quite see him, he's under the surface. Like I said, this camera's not too great at picking them up once they go down a little bit. Oh man, look, that mirror, I'm having him, he's mine. Next video will be when I've caught him. Look, the other ghosties over there. So cool, man. Right, that's enough staring at all the fish. I'll give you one last look at that mirror. He's the target for in here so far. That big mirror. There's a couple of ghosties as well that I wouldn't mind having. But that mirror, there's a nice common as well that jumped out, but I haven't seen him on the surface. But that mirror, there's a ghosty there, and there's a ghosty over there. They're the targets for in here. But look, there's another one swirling right there. I don't know if he's decent or not. Let's go around there. Look, there are ghosties there. Let's have a walk around. He's probably going to spook off as well. I've got my Sainsbury's bag of it now. I didn't leave it down there. There's another ghosty. That's the common. That's the common. That's the common. Oh my god, it's like a ghosty common. Wow. Wow. That is a target and a half. That's a couple of recognisable fish in here. Look at those. Absolute beasts. Look at him, mate. A ghosty common. Wow. I'm going to put my Sainsbury's bag down because he's probably going to turn around and swim back at me. And I don't want him to spook. Look, there's just carp everywhere. Oh man, look. Carp. Carp. Carp everywhere, bro. So carpy. You wouldn't think it. Like, we're literally next to a bus stop, next to the main road. Man. Look, there's another one hung up in the weed over there. Probably can't really see him too well. Look, there's that. Is that the mirror? Yeah, that's the mirror. There's a ghosty common, and then there's a couple of little mirrors, a couple of little ghosties, and then a couple of little commons. God, mate, look, there's two ghosty commons there. Or is that? That's the ghosty common and the mirror next to each other. The two target fish. They hang out. They're pals, mate. I'm gonna catch both of you two one day. And you, hopefully, you big common. But that mirror and that ghosty common, whoa, look at those. Man. Wow. I'm so glad I come and had a look at this. Less than 5 minutes walking distance from my house. And it's just full of carp. Look at them all. Right. I keep saying I was gonna... I'm not gonna stop and look at the fish. I want to walk around the whole lake. It's taken me nearly over 20 minutes, half an hour to walk around this, and it's like take you about 30 seconds to walk around it normally, but I keep like there's just been carp everywhere. Look, carp everywhere. Right, let's go. Like, that is a nice carp. Look, and then there's more over there. Well, that's a terrapin. And then there's a ghosty following him. Right, let's walk around. Like, how would you even approach to fish that? Like, if I was going to fish there, I'd have to do, that would have to be a night. And like, how would I even hide? Like, I wouldn't be able to hide from the main road. Everyone would be able to see. Like, it'd just be obvious straight away that I was fishing. Like, I don't want anyone else to start fishing it. But there's some big swirls over there now. But that's probably the only clear spot in the whole of the pond. Then you got a couple of little clear spots around here. Probably won't see any carp up here. So hopefully we just get a nice little walk. But yeah, as you can see, there's ducks and stuff. They make me think like they would eat bread, but they're just very spooky on the bread on the surface. As soon as there's a bit of bread on the surface, they're gone. Look, there's another couple of... Look, there's the pike that I was talking about earlier. The pike's there, on the edge of the weed, look. Oh, the pike's there, on the edge of the weed. If it wants to focus. And then there's a little carp there. I doubt that carp's small enough for the pike to eat. But yeah, you can just see him, like half the pike just sticking out. But... hilarious. I think that's the only pike in here as well. What are the chances? He's always you always just see him poking out of a bit of weed like that. At least he's not massive and he's not eating the carp. Right, another clear little spot. Gonna walk around the rest of it now. And then end up back over there. So it looks like someone's been fishing or scooped the weed out or something, but you can't really
can't really fish here. Like, this is not fishable. Like, what could you do? You couldn't fish this up here. Like, you'd have to fish down the other end. This is where I fished last year. Like, there was no weed in this bit in between here and the island. And this is where I fished, and I had loads and loads of tench. Loads of tench. And then I got hooked up, and the weed started like just past where the island was, basically, and I was fishing like just off of it. And basically I got hooked up and it went straight into the weed, and I just lost it. It snapped me off. And look at all that fizzing and bubbling down there. Look. Ooh, something's having a go down there. Something's having a feed. But yeah, like even this bit is like, it's almost like it's unfishable, isn't it? Like, you could cast a little float over there or something, or drop a lead in there. But like, if you hooked up, like, what would you like? You wouldn't be able to land it. You literally have to just net it straight away or jump in or something. Like, it's just nuts. Looks so carpy though. But like, I might have to do. Oh look, I stirred him. He stirred off the spot there. Is that another ghost carp in that little circle over there? Like, you just see this little white head in the little circle of clear spot. There's loads of ghost carp in here. My favourite. But yeah, so that's basically the main road lake, I think we should call it. Ooh, because it's right by the main road. And like, this end's normally clear as well, but this end is all weedy this year. I say maybe the carp are just, I suppose maybe it is just the carp, and wherever they're feeding, they're keeping it clear, and this year they've decided they want to feed up the other end, so it's clear. But yeah, that's it. We basically made it all the way around, so I'm not gonna get down that bit. I'm gonna walk up this bit around here. Yeah, and then back to where we started, the little clear spot next to the lily. Oh look, there's a carp right there. Just saw his tail as he swam off. I think it was a ghosty again. See, there is carp up this end. You just can't see him because there's so much weed. But I'd say, like, how would you fish for him? Like, you could, like, would you fish there, and then, you know, you've got no room to play the fish or whatever, innit? Like, if you actually hooked up, like, what would you do? Like, you could probably catch one fish and then you'd have to go home, because they'd all just bugger off the spot. Like, but yeah, back to where we started. That's funny because from up there you couldn't see. Look, there he is. But that little hole in the weed is where the carp is. Like, you can just see him on the left-hand corner of the hole. You can like just about make out his tail, like underneath the surface. Look, you can just see it like just swimming around. Look. So he is grubbing. There he is. You can actually see his tail now. But yeah, but even just fishing there, like, you could drop a lead down there, but then, like, what if you hooked him? You'd be messed up. Like, well, he would just steam off, and you'd be like, your lead would be here, and he'd take your line underneath all the weed and be gone. That looks like a ghosty mirror or something. It doesn't look like he's got any scales, like a linear or something, like a ghosty linear. Pretty cool. It's mad. I didn't think there was that many carp in here. So I'm definitely gonna have to come fish this. Awesome. The ever so carpy main road lake. Who would have thought it? But that fish was actually pretty decent. It was in that spot. So I say he just swam off, and he was a pretty lengthy girth. Look at him, mate. Oh. Showing off for the camera, wasn't he? Like, what are the chances in that? He literally just come up to the surface. But that's what they're normally like out there in the middle of the holes. You can just see them. They come up like that. As soon as you any bit of anything anywhere near them, they're gone. And you probably won't see him again. There's another one over there, just swimming away. Awesome. Right, I'm gonna end the video here. But yeah, don't forget to let me know in the comments what you think about this place. If I should fish it. Well, I probably will fish it, like if you would fish it, and what your approach would be, because it'd be interesting to know. Like, I might, like, I'll probably just stick to what I normally fish, just a bit of particle, pellet, and then like match the hatch on the hook, or some of these new Parkerbaits that I've been trying. But other than that, I don't, like, yeah, maybe a natural approach, maybe the worms, like some worms or something like that. Cool, there's a nice carp over there underneath that tree. But yeah, maybe some worms or something, or yeah, be interesting to know what everyone's approach would be and how you would attempt to tackle it. I mean, in another few months there'd probably be less weed, so like winter was probably a good tactic. But yeah, until then, what do you do? I just said I was going to end the video. I took 2 more steps and I see another ghostie in the weed. I just can't help myself filming the fish. Intrigues me. I just like watching them. Like you say, you can see him. He looks like almost another ghostie sort of common. Oh, maybe it's kind of looks like a tench. No, that's definitely a ghost carp. Yeah, it's fish everywhere at the moment. Just everywhere you look, there's fish. Yeah, this is definitely now going to be the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I can nab one of these carp out of here.